Hi, everyone. Today, I'm giving you a complete walkthrough of your wedding planner, an all-in-one tool to manage your budget, RSVPs, vendors, tasks, and more. Here's the main dashboard. Everything you need is in one place. Charts, summaries, payments due, tasks due, and your full wedding budget breakdown. Let me show you how each part works. On the left, you can personalize your dashboard with your photo, your names, and your wedding date. You can change these anytime, just replace the image or edit the text. To change the photo, click on the Insert in upper menu, select Image, then Insert Image in the cell. Lastly, upload your selected image. Roast chicken. Everything will change. Updates the meal chart, updates the dashboard summary, updates the drop-down in your guest list. Same for dietary restrictions. On top, you'll see multiple charts. Budget allocation shows how your budget is divided across categories like venue, catering, attire, flowers and decor, stationery, etc. Budget left. This chart tracks how much of your total budget is still available. Invitations sent displays your progress in sending invitations. Save the date sent tracks how many save the date cards you've sent. These visuals make budget and invitation tracking super fast and clear. Next up, you have the meal choice bar graph, where each option, chicken, beef, vegan, vegetarian, is automatically counted based on your guest sheet. You also have dietary restrictions showing counts such as gluten-free, dairy-free, halal, kosher, nut allergy, and more. This makes it easy to coordinate with caterers. Next is RSVP response distribution. This pie chart breaks down your RSVPs: attending, not attending, pending. It updates in real time when you update your guest list. In the middle is your budget category table. Each row represents a key category: venue and rentals, catering and bar, clothing and attire, flowers and decor, and more. For each category, you can track the number of booked vendor, your budget for each category, total cost, paid amount, and balance. If you want to change your budget categories, you can simply rename existing categories, add new categories, remove categories you don't need, and set budget for each category. These changes instantly update the dashboard totals, categories from other tabs, and charts. And at the bottom, your totals are automatically calculated so you always know your full budget, how much you've already spent, remaining balance. On the right side is the summary panel. This is where everything is summarized in one place: guest summary, total count, RSVPs, and more. This section is perfect for quick reviews or updates with your planner. And lastly, at the bottom, your dashboard automatically pulls two very important lists: tasks due soon, which shows upcoming tasks with deadlines so nothing gets forgotten, and payments due, lists vendor payments and the dates they are due. Both update automatically from your main task and vendor sheets. Next is Mood Board section. Is designed to help users organize and visualize their preferred wedding style. All images and color elements within this section are fully customizable.
To modify any color swatch displayed on the left side of the mood board, click the cell containing the current color. Open the Fill Color selector. Input a hex color value or choose a color from the palette. The new color will update instantly within the mood board. To replace any image within the mood board, select the image you wish to replace. Click the three-dot menu located beside the image, choose Replace Image, select your preferred upload method. Upload from your device, Google Drive, insert image by URL, Google Image Search. For the best visual alignment, you can resize or rearrange the position of the image based on your preferred design. Next, bride and groom attire inspiration. This section displays the bride attire mood board. Each frame represents a key element of the bridal look. You may replace any image by selecting cell you want to replace. Click Insert, then Image, and select Insert an image in the cell. Then upload your inspo image. The first row highlights the wedding dress, shoes, veil or headpiece, and accessories. The second row includes rings, the bouquet, hair and makeup, and undergarments. Use these frames to upload inspiration that reflects your preferred style and create a cohesive vision for your wedding day. To achieve a clean, consistent visual appearance, use the template provided. This tab provides a complete overview of your wedding finances. At the top, the budget overview updates automatically based on your entries, showing your planned budget, total spending, remaining budget, and final balance. On the left, the expenses breakdown chart displays how much of your budget has been used and how much is still available. To the right, the planned versus actual graph compares your estimated costs with actual spending across all categories. Below the budget tracker is where you record each expense. For example, let's log a ceremony venue payment rental as the item, select venue and rental as the category. The actual cost for this venue is $5,000, and you already paid $2,500. The sheet will automatically calculate the remaining balance and update all totals. On the right side, the vendor details section helps you select which vendor did contract for this ceremony venue rental. The vendor's phone number and address will automatically be pulled from the vendor sourcing for quick reference. The options for this vendor will be automatically pulled from Selected Vendor in Vendor Sourcing tab. Use this tab to stay on budget, monitor your spending in real time, and keep all vendor information organized throughout your planning process. Next is the guest list. This tab allows you to manage your full guest list in one organized place. At the top, you'll see the total guests, invites sent, and RSVP breakdown automatically update as you enter information. The charts provide a quick overview of your invitation status, save the date status, meal choices, and dietary restrictions to help you plan accurately. In the main table, you can add guests either by household or individually. To enter a new guest, type the guest name, assign a guest count, and complete their address, email, and contact number. You may also add the meal choice and dietary restriction of the guest. For example, if a guest prefers chicken, select chicken under meal choice. If they have a dietary restriction, such as gluten-free, choose it from the drop-down menu. The sheet also tracks invitations automatically. Mark Yes under Invitations Sent, and once the guest responds, update the RSVP status to Attending, Not Attending, or Pending. The summary and charts will adjust instantly. Use this tab to maintain a clear, accurate overview of all your guests and ensure every detail is accounted for. Next is the seating chart. This spreadsheet is designed to help you track your tables, guests, and seat assignments, all while automatically updating totals for you. It even supports up to 1,000 guests, so it's perfect for both small weddings and large celebrations. Let's start on the top left side. This is your tables and chairs summary. It shows you the number of seats available, how many are already occupied, and the total number of seats in your event. Right below that is your table list, where you can see the table names, their capacities, and how many seats are remaining for each one. Everything here updates automatically as you assign guests. Now, below that, you'll find the Guests to be Seated section. This list is automatically pulled from your main guest list, but only for guests whose RSVP status is marked as attending. So you'll always have an updated list of everyone who needs to be seated. Now let's move to the main seating chart area. Each table has its own section, labeled as Head Table, Table 1, Table 2, and so on. To assign guests, just click the drop-down under the Guest column. From there, you can select a name from the list, which automatically pulls options from your attending guest list. Once you select a guest, the guest count and total seated for that table update instantly. The spreadsheet automatically tracks how many seats are filled and how many are still available. Every time you assign or remove a guest, the totals adjust automatically, saving you time and helping prevent overbooking. You can easily customize this file, rename tables, change the seating capacity, or add new tables if you have more guests. Just make sure to copy the existing format and drop down formulas to keep everything working smoothly. When you're done assigning all your guests, review your total seated and seats remaining numbers on the left. They should match your total guest count, ensuring everyone has a seat. Next is the wedding checklist. This spreadsheet helps you track every step of your wedding planning process, from the moment you get engaged all the way to your wedding day. It turns overwhelming tasks into simple, step-by-step progress that's easy to follow. At the top left, you'll see your total completed tasks and overall to-do progress. This automatically updates whenever you mark a task as done, so you can instantly see how far along you are in your planning. Below that, you'll find sections divided by milestones. For example, 12 months before, 10 to 11 months before, 8 to 9 months before, and 6 to 7 months before the wedding. Each section has its own task list and due date column. You can customize these lists, add, remove, or edit tasks to fit your wedding timeline perfectly. There's even a progress tracker at the bottom of each milestone so you can see your completion percentage. When you check off a task, the progress bars and percentages automatically update. This gives you a quick snapshot of how much you've completed per milestone and your total progress overall. You can rename milestones in the Dashboard tab, adjust the timeline, or add more sections if you need to plan further ahead. Everything is fully editable, so you can make it match your wedding schedule and style. Next is the wedding ceremony and venue comparison. This spreadsheet is designed to take the stress out of choosing your ceremony and reception venues. You can list all your venue options, compare details like location, capacity, and pricing, and even break down the inclusions of each package, all in one place. Each column represents a different venue. You can add the venue name, rating, location, website link, contact information, capacity, and availability date. This lets you quickly see all your venue choices side by side for easier decision-making. Below that, you'll find the Package Inclusions section, where you can list all the details each venue offers, like the officiant, decor, tables and chairs, catering, open bar, lighting, and more. Just fill in the costs or notes under each venue's column to compare what's included and what's not. With everything displayed side by side, it's so much easier to see which venue gives you the best value for your budget. No more switching between tabs or scribbling notes. All your venue research is organized and visual. You can customize this sheet by adding more venues, updating categories, or adjusting pricing columns to fit your wedding planning style. It's fully editable, so you can make it work perfectly for your needs. Nexi is the wedding vendor sheet, a beautifully organized and super functional planner that helps you compare vendors, track costs, and stay on budget. Let's start with the top part of the sheet. On the left, you'll see a cost breakdown pie chart, showing how your wedding budget is divided across categories. Things like venue and rentals, catering and bar, attire, and more. Now let's take a look at the main functionality, vendor sourcing. Each category, venue, catering, attire and beauty, photo and video, has its own table where you can list all your vendor options for easy comparison. At the top of each category, you'll see a clean table layout. A checkbox to select your vendor, vendor name, star ratings for bride and groom, availability dates, who is in charge of that vendor, bride, groom, or planner, and of course, the cost. When you check a vendor, the row automatically highlights so you always know exactly which vendor you've selected. All selected vendor will be considered as your contract vendor for your wedding and will be the option in Budget Tracker tab. And here's the best part. The sheet automatically totals all your selected vendors in real time. So every time you choose a vendor, whether it's a venue, a caterer, or a photographer, the cost instantly updates in this summary table. This gives you a clear view of category spending, percentages, and the overall wedding total. Next is Wedding Food and Drinks Planning Sheet that will help you choose your appetizers, mains, desserts, drinks, and calculate all your catering totals automatically. If you're planning a wedding, trust me, what you're about to see will make your life so much easier. When you first open the sheet, you'll see your 4 main categories at the top: appetizer, main course, dessert, and drinks. Each section includes your selected dishes, the total cost of each category, and a clean, color-coded layout to help you track everything effortlessly. Right away, you get a quick summary of what you've selected and how much you're spending per category. Let's scroll down and look at the first big table, appetizer options. You'll notice several useful columns: a checkbox to select a dish, the dish name, a short description, cost per serving, quantity, and the total cost automatically calculated. When you check a dish, like the charcuterie grazing cups, the sheet multiplies the cost by the quantity and updates the total instantly. This makes it super easy to compare options and stay on budget. Next is your main course options table. You can list beef dishes, vegetarian plates, plated meals, buffet-style entrees, whatever your menu needs. Each row includes helpful notes like crowd favorite, dietary friendly, or light and refreshing, so you can remember why each dish is on your shortlist. Again, costs update automatically when you select a dish, so whether you choose a plated tenderloin or a vegetarian option, your totals stay accurate in real time. For desserts and drinks, the format stays the same. Every time you select or adjust something in the tables below, the total cost boxes at the top update instantly. Next is Wedding Packing List. When you open the sheet, you'll see the clean, organized layout divided into sections. At the top is your packing list table, which includes a status checkbox for marking if you already packed the item name, item category, location to pack, where you can assign every item to a specific bag, like bag number 1 for the bridal suite, bag number 2 for ceremony essentials, bag number 3 for travel items, and so on. Quantity needed, the person responsible column, where you can assign items to the bride, groom, maid of honor, best man, planner, whoever is handling that item. And a notes column, perfect for reminders like pack backup earrings, steam dress night before, put vows in a waterproof pouch, double-check marriage license. This makes it incredibly easy to track every single item you need. One of the best features of this sheet is that the packing list is already pre-filled from wedding day all the way to honeymoon. Each section appears on the left sidebar, so you'll always know what the items apply to. You don't have to start from scratch. Everything is already organized by purpose. As you pack, simply check off items using the status boxes. This gives you a clean visual confirmation of what's done and what still needs attention.